The two bullets that started World War I. June 28, 1914. A quiet morning in the city of Sarajevo. A royal couple rides through the streets in an open car. Crowds gather, flags wave, cameras flash. No one knows that within the hour, two gunshots will echo through history. Two bullets. And within weeks, the entire world will be at war. How did one assassination trigger World War I, a conflict that killed over 16 million people and destroyed empires? This is the story of the moment the world changed forever. To understand how this happened, we need to go back. But first, like and subscribe for more reality stories like this. Early 1900s Europe was like a room filled with gasoline fumes. Powerful empires dominated the continent. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, the German Empire, the Russian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, the British Empire. They competed for power, land, and influence. Nations formed military alliances. Germany and Austria-Hungary stood together. France, Russia, and Britain formed another powerful alliance. If one country went to war, others were obligated to join. All Europe needed was a spark. That spark arrived in Bosnia. At the time, Bosnia was controlled by the Austro-Hungarian Empire, but many Serbians believed it should belong to Serbia. On June 28, 1914, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, visited Sarajevo with his wife. It was a political trip, but to some, it was a provocation. Hidden among the crowd were young nationalists linked to a secret group known as Black Hand. Their mission? Assassinate the Archduke. As the royal motorcade drove through the city, one assassin stepped forward. He threw a bomb at the Archduke's car. But the driver reacted quickly. The bomb bounced off the folded roof and exploded behind them. Several officers were injured, but the Archduke survived. The attackers scattered. The mission seemed like a failure. History almost changed course that day. Almost. After the explosion, the Arch insisted on visiting the wounded at the hospital, but no one properly informed the driver of a route change. As the car drove through the streets, it took a wrong turn. The driver stopped to reverse, and standing just a few feet away was a 19-year-old assassin who believed his chance was gone. Gavrilo Princip. By pure coincidence, he was exactly where the car stopped. He stepped forward, pulled out his pistol, and fired two shots. One struck Franz Ferdinand. The other struck Sophie. Within minutes, both were dead. What followed was not immediate global war. It was something more dangerous, a chain reaction. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia for the assassination. Backed by Germany, Austria-Hungary sent Serbia a harsh ultimatum, demands so strict they were almost impossible to accept. Serbia agreed to most, but not all. On July 28, 1914, Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. And then the alliances activated. Russia mobilized to defend Serbia. Germany declared war on Russia. France prepared to defend Russia. Germany invaded Belgium to attack France. And when Belgium was invaded, Britain entered the war. Within weeks, Europe was consumed. What began as a regional conflict became World War I. Soldiers dug trenches stretching hundreds of miles. Machine guns, poison gas, and artillery turned battlefields into nightmares. Entire empires collapsed. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, the Ottoman Empire, the Russian Empire. By the time the war ended in 1918, more than 16 million people were dead. And the political chaos that followed would eventually lead to an even deadlier conflict, World War II. All traced back to a wrong turn in Sarajevo. History often feels inevitable, but sometimes it hangs by a thread. If the driver hadn't taken that wrong turn, if Gavrilo Princip had been standing somewhere else, would World War I have happened? We'll never know. But we do know this. On a summer morning in 1914, two bullets changed the world forever. Enjoyed this story? Subscribe for more real historical events that shaped our world. Because sometimes the smallest moments create the biggest consequences.